It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
We have a
The
fire extinguisher.
Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Certainly is a light.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Yes.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions.
Well,
In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
alright, well, I obviously meant that. Yes, the object was to steal the train, but not to steal the train, but to steal the prototype on the train. Search for the old map.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Ah, okay. Here. Right? Or is it not quite there? I thought this is the exact right. No, it isn't quite the exact right place. This is the exact right place. Just stay there. No.
Here
There
it
we go.
is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more
Yes.
station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Well, I think we can exclude the one at the end of Evesham station for a possible location of the train. But actually, let me do the deductions now. Spare parts of a handcar, exactly. The train never reached Evesham. It disappeared early and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield station. I'd like to go... Well, let's exit this for now. We don't actually know yet. We'll see once we've looked at the other possible locations. And we can visit that one first, just because I think it's the one with the least possibility of it actually harboring the train at this current moment. In which direction was it? Was it this way? How do I get there? I can't really travel past anything. Is it this direction? Through here? Yeah. That is through here, but I can't see a train here. No. Oh.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
That is odd indeed. I still don't know. This? No. Oh, there you go. Wheel traces. Heavy vehicle traces.
Traces. Let's take a closer look. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Okay.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Okay. So what I would suspect is maybe that they didn't make the train disappear
This
here,
road should lead to the town of Evesham.
but maybe they made their preparations here. Or actually, now the question is, where did the train come from? Because I thought, yeah, the train definitely came from here. Because otherwise I would have thought potentially like they got rid of their little fake train here to sort of get rid of the evidence. I think we've explored that one well enough. Let's go to the station. In between the other stations. Last one ahead before Evesham. Doncaster train station. Okay. Got some more tracks here. Oh, that's the it's a cab. We have anything interesting here.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Do you know? Can I go over there? Just probably not, but can I?
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
What about this?
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Yeah, it is. But by standard, it was going that way. Nothing interesting there. Let's go down here. No.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
Why is it strange? Maybe this area has been flooded for a long, long time. I mean, there's a lot of water here. Maybe they just went, whatever. Let's get rid of these rails. Okay. Oh, there is a station master here. We'll talk to you in a minute. Sir?
Funny character. He looks anxious.
Very
And
much so.
he is not an Englishman.
Why? It's because he doesn't look like it?
This scent is familiar to me.
Oh, one of those.
But in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
The sombrero, isn't it? This goes here, I guess. Yeah. Somewhat. Move anything, the mint leaves. Cigar smoke. Nothing else. This clearly should be like... Actually, maybe... Oh, maybe that makes more sense. This works together very well, yes. That belongs over here. And this belongs here. There we go.
A
Just needed
greenish
to turn
brown
it around.
cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man. Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. quite an expensive one, too.
Okay. Mexican cigar. Is there anything else in here? Oh. Okay, it was just a coat hanger. It looked like a person there for a second when I went past it. Horse racing
Newspaper
magazines.
articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Okay. Some tickets.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Right. There nothing else on them?
The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
Okay. So he was desperate. So it was easy to bribe him.
A telegraph.
Definitely got potential, that angle. What does the game want me to look at? Ashtray. Piece of burnt paper.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma.
He's been here for a
hint of
while.
Peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Those Chilean swine, they think they can snatch the future of our company from under our noses. We must not allow it to happen.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
Okay, do we have anything just all the way over here? Hopefully not, but I might as well have a quick look. No. Alright, then let's exit this building. Where did the man go? Did you go over here? I'll take one quick look around the building. It seems like he's vanished. What about the warehouse?
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
Nope. There's nothing else here. No. Then, station master.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Is that because you have been bribed? Melancholy. Read that off his nose? Okay. Missing button. Yeah, right. Not married. Oh no, he has a ring mark. He's just sold it to pay for his gambling. No watch. He's also sold that one.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
They took the train off the rails here, landed it in the quarry, and then flooded the quarry so that the train would just disappear into the lake. I've solved it.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No, I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Gambling. Horse racing tickets.
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Yes.
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
We can, but before that, let me actually have a look into here. Can't open it? Okay, never mind. Does look like quite a nice house, though. Can't really go anywhere from here, can we? No. Okay. When Sherlock says the beach area, does it mean we're supposed to go back to over here? Have another look at this. Because we've already done that. I don't think there's anything else we can look at here. No. What does the current task say? Inspect the beach area around the lake. Oh, I thought to have
The
already done
railway
that.
ends here. That is strange.
Is there maybe a beach area around the other side of the train tracks? All the way back there. I do think that I've got a pretty good idea about what happened here, but no, I can't. Oh, never mind. Beach. There we go. That's what they meant by the beach area. I suspect we'll find some
Here we are at the
shoveling.
beach that is located near the quarry and
Having been
Doncaster
done.
Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
Oh, there's some heavy vehicle
These
traces.
traces were made by a carriage. Look,
Now there's the carriage.
the distance between
Yep.
the tracks is about
Perfect.
6 feet 7 inches.
Exact match.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Yes. Is there anything else? Yeah. It usually gets you out automatically once you've looked at everything. But I can't really see anything else. Huh? Stone. I don't
The
see a
vehicle
stone,
pressed
but
this
sure.
stone
Oh.
into the ground.
I see.
It would have been quite heavy.
Yeah.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Very much so. What is down here? Nothing. It's another way to get around here.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Yeah. Was.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level
Yep.
dropped.
It was
The
used
lake
to fill
has
up the
flooded
quarry.
the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Exactly. Coastline. Refuse left on the sand. Yes. And then... Oh, a metal plate. Las
A
Zarpas.
label with the name Las Zarpas.
Right. Inspect the beach completed. I guess that means we're done here. Alright, then let's carry on. Have a look at the railway switch, perhaps? Not sure if we'll find anything really that will change my opinion about what happened, but gonna go into it with an open mind, although we'll first do a bit of deduction work. We'll transport... No, okay. Old railway to the quarry. And flooded quarry, okay, that makes sense. The train could have been sunk in a flooded quarry at Doncaster Station, definitely. What does vanished earlier mean again? Oh yeah, it never reached Evesham. Past Chesterfield. I gotta take a look at the map. Yeah, it would have passed Chesterfield if it had been sunk here. Yes. What is this? What's the
Mines.
mine?
This is interesting.
Is it Sherlock? It could have.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Yes, it would have been possible.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
But again, it was directed towards the other direction. So I guess we can't really take much off of that. Let's go have a look at those mines.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
That's too
The
short.
distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
Right.
There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Okay. I mean, a quarry-like cart, probably. A mine cart.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Well, I mean, if they had parked the train in there to grab the prototype, then they would have blown it up afterwards to collapse and to hide the train in there. Also reasonable. Traces on the ground. Missing rails.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Why, though? Doesn't really seem like a logical thing to do. Pile of stones. Paper package. Strange box.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Huh.
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
It's gonna explode, so please put it away.